Hey guys, how's it going? I hope everything is okay. I'm sorry about the glare and everything, but it's nighttime now. So, just deal with it. And if you don't want to deal with it, then feel free to walk on by. So, I had a package when I got home today, and it was from Sarah Hepworth. Thank you so much, Sarah. And I think the girl is psychic, but somehow she knew I had run out of the coffee she sent me from the last time that she sent me coffee. And so she sent me, not coffee, tea. She sent me this blueberry organic fruit infusion with echinacea, however you say that, and acacia. And it has a knitting theme on the box. It says 20 individually wrapped unbleached bags with tags. And it says, cozy tea isn't gathered by soft glow of moonlight, and trained monkeys aren't involved at any stage. Neither will it make you more attractive, as if that were possible. What can we promise is that it makes a lovely cup of organic tea. So, yep, cozy, knitted by Lily Mae Stitch Checks and Eyelets. So I'm wondering if there's like a pattern in here or something. Or is it just the cozy that's on the box? The box has a cozy. I don't know, but it smells really good. Let's let you guys see that. It's the, I don't know if you can see the stitch definition in the box. So, and then I had this awesome freaking mug. Hello, look at it. Bam! William Shakespeare. And the Globe Theater behind him. And she also had in the box, which is, this has been opened because I tried one. I gave one to my husband too. Some chocolates, no sugar added, diabetic chocolate selection. Tastes better than any diabetic candy we got here. And it doesn't have that fake sugar stuff in it that always messes up my stomach. So yeah. So it may contain nuts, milk, soya, and egg, but it doesn't have that nasty stuff in it that they put in the artificial sweetener stuff they put in American diabetic candies. I can't eat American diabetic candies because of it. So that was mail call. Now let's get into what's on the needles. And what is currently on the needles is this project right here. Let me drag this closer. Okay. So this is the Team Spirit yarn from Red Heart. And this is the green and white. Well, midnight green and white. So I'm doing this scarf for an Eagles fan. And it's a tubular scarf. So it's a giant. It's a sock for a giant stork. Y'all know me in socks. Y'all can knit stuff like this all day long. Fingers gloves all day long. You hand me a sock, it ain't gonna happen. I've already been probably put myself in a coma somewhere to sleep. But yeah. So I'm working on this scarf for him. And I have this last skein to put in there. And it'll be done. Because I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm not putting any ruffles or anything in it. I'm going to leave these ends open like this. So he can stick his hands in. Like he'll be walking with a scarf. And he can stick his hands in the ends. Keep his hands warm. Just forget to put the gloves on. Okay. So yeah. And it's real fun. It's real fun. It's not a pattern. I cast on 44 stitches. And I'm using size 10.5 US 10.5s. Double points, because I like doing stuff like this in the round with double points. I like doing hats with double points. I'm just not in circular needles. Part of why I haven't done a sweater yet. Me and circular needles just don't seem to be, hitting it off. So this is the project I have that I'm working on. If you follow me on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter, then you saw the the variegated blue. I did a scarf using these two blue, aqua blues, blue greens, and this buff color. I did a scarf using those in crochet, and this is like what was left where I did the tassels. But I gave that to the person who commissioned it today. So if you want to see that, you can go to my webpage, shespins.com, or you can go. I'm not into doing project pages on Ravelry. Because of social media and because I came to Ravelry last, I was already on Twitter, I was already on Instagram, I was already on Facebook, I was already on YouTube, and I came to Ravelry last. So because of that, I forget to add projects. I don't go there first. I probably should start doing that, but most of you guys, you watch my videos, so you get to see stuff anyway. Sometimes I'll remember and I'll put it on Ravelry, but most of the time I don't remember, and then I don't feel like looking for a picture and then posting it, and I don't take notes when I'm working on a project most of the time anyway. And I like augmenting stuff, so because the pattern would be too confusing and too complicated when it could have been done in a more simpler way, and I'll just do it my way and be done with it. So, alright, so, and of course, the socks that I've been working on since the summer, spring maybe. It's still over there in the bag. I frogged that La Simple shawl because I'm going to use a brighter colored yarn so I can see the stitches, so I can see what's going on with the pattern. So I frogged that. And so spinning wise, let me get my spinning out for y'all. This is what I'm working on spinning wise. This is some 4 ounces of silk and merino that I dyed, and I call it apples because I don't know if you can see the greens. The greens aren't really showing up good, but it's reds, different shades of reds and greens, and then it reminds me of an apple. So that's what I'm spinning right now. It's there you go. It's coming out pretty good. I really like it. So that's what I'm doing for spinning. And that's pretty much all I've had going on as far as me crafting this week. Sorry about the yawning. I also did a hat, but I already did a hat. The same person that had the scarf got the hat too, because it was a commission that she wanted to match some Ugg boots that she got. So my husband drove. We went up to the fiber mill in Echoview fiber mill. I don't know what I did with the card, so I apologize in advance for not having it with me. But we went up there this weekend. It's off of Juniper Road, I believe, in North Carolina, the mountains. Let me get y'all the information. And it's 76 Juniper Road, Weaverville, North Carolina. And so we went up there this weekend to drop off. Remember I told you guys we were planning a trip up there so I could drop off all those fleeces and stuff? Well, we did that. We dropped off all the fleeces, all the alpaca blankets. Everything was dropped off. The only thing that wasn't dropped off, I think, was like some small sample bags of some stuff. There wasn't enough to blend them all together or add them to one. I didn't want to add them to one of the other items. So they're just small, and it's Romney locks, and they're very easy to spin from a lot of gorgeous fibers that I got from fleece that I got from Homestead Wool and Gift Farm. So, and they're moored too, so I'll be spinning those myself from the lock soon. So we dropped it off, and then we headed back home. We stopped in Charlotte for the night, and then we visited the sister-in-law, went out to Applebee's and had dinner. And then we got a hotel room about an hour out of Charlotte, and we rested there, and then we headed home the rest of the morning. When you get older, even if it's a 6-hour drive one way, sometimes you just can't, it's harder to just keep going. And that's one of the joys of getting older, is you can't do things the way you used to. Because first and foremost, we believe in being safe. So we don't believe in, you know, doing something that dangerous. You see enough people getting killed or tractor trailers getting wrecked because people don't get rest. They try to make it, and then they fall asleep at the wheel, and horrific things happen. So we got a win for the night. It was money we weren't planning on spending, but it was money well spent. So yeah. So as soon as the fiber is ready, this time, and I took my camera, but I didn't get any video, and I forgot to take the camera and take some picture shots of the meal. So I'm hoping that when everything is ready, since it's so close to the holidays, I'm hoping our stuff will be ready in January of next year. And I'm going to take a personal day, use my PTO and take a personal day, and go down there on a Friday. Because I found out that the mill isn't open on Saturdays. It has a store. It has like a shop section there and everything. It has beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dye fibers. Just gorgeous. And I was like, I can't even buy anything. I was like, man, I would love to get a couple of ounces of this and a couple of ounces of that, just to spin it, you know, spin it. But I couldn't even buy anything. Because, I don't know, when I go places, I mostly buy fiber. I buy fiber to spin. I don't buy yarn. And I think I need to break myself from that, because I have tons of freaking fiber. I think I need, if I'm going to go somewhere from now on, I need to buy, like, 2 skeins of yarn, enough to make a real nice cowl, or a cowl and hat, or a fingerless glove and a cowl. You know, I'm not going to wear no hat, so a fingerless glove and a cowl. And, so I think that's what I need to do when I go to, like, the fiber, the shows and stuff like that, until I can get my stash down, which is for next year. Next year is stash down. It is fiber stash down, and it is yarn stash down. Other than commissions, I will not be purchasing any new yarn next year. I'm on a yarn diet again, and I will not be buying any more woven or fleece or raw. I won't be buying any raw fleece. So it's a whole year of me having to just do this. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of spinning video stuff. Okay, so if you don't like spinning video stuff, then I'm sorry. I will try to make sure I'm crocheting and knitting as fast as I can. And that's pretty much all that's going on. Still tired. I fell asleep last night on the bed. I was still in my clothes. And my husband was like, he's like, I tried to wake you up. I'm like, why'd you let me sleep in my clothes? He's like, I tried to wake you up. Because when we got home, we finished getting my sons and daughters' beds put back together, and getting their new box springs up the stairs and everything. And well, not up the stairs. Because when they renovated the house, I think I told you guys that before, when they renovated the house, they put a piece of molding at the top of the stairs. So you can't bring up anything larger than a twin box spring anymore. You have to take it from the outsiders. Luckily, we have an outside veranda. So you have to take it to the back porch and lift it up to the outside, to the veranda on the 2nd floor. And then someone has to pull it up from there. And if it's too heavy, like the queen size one is too heavy for me to pull up by myself. Losing weight is making me weak. Losing weight is making me weak. So I had to hold on to it until my husband got up the stairs and helped me finish pulling it over. I think my son helped me pull it over. I don't remember. One of them helped me pull it over, the queen size one over the rail. So we got it in the house, and the beds are put together. Everything's back together. Just gotta, so that's really nice to have that taken care of. And then I worked out in my garden, and I was pulling weeds out of my strawberry bed, and got the tomato plants up and out. Just to clean up around in the garden. And while I was out there pulling weeds, I didn't pay attention, but I don't know if you guys can see my pinky. My pinky has this lovely cut that wraps around my pinky, where one of the weeds was, when I pulled it, it was a little tougher than I thought, and it cut my finger really nicely. So yeah, so that's that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. So hopefully, we'll be able to get some more outside projects done, as far as getting the garden and stuff ready for next year. I have to hoe, but by the time I get home from work, It's dark. So I need a hole around I think there were turnips that I planted, white turnips that I planted, and I know I planted some rutabaga and some other stuff, but because it stayed warm for so long, the cabbage butterflies, they did another hatch and got hold of that stuff, so I don't think it's going to do too good. But I'm going to still hold around it, so maybe I'll get some seeds from it for next year, for the few that live. Plus that rain, that flooding rain we got, washed away a bunch of my seeds and stuff too. So, and we moved I don't know if they survived, but we moved the blueberry bush and the raspberry bush. We got raspberries off of it for the first time this year. And I'm not too impressed with the size of the raspberries either. But, you know, it was nice. So we moved them. They might live, they might not. I don't know. Really don't care. What, you know. I realize that I don't like plants in the garden that bite back. You know, having to be careful around all those briars and stuff on those raspberries and blackberries was getting on my nerves. So, yeah. I think that is pretty much all that I have for you guys. So, I'm going to let you go. If there's anything you want to talk to me about, anything, you know, feel free to leave me a comment or message. And I'll try to get back to you. As you can see, all the gray has come back. So, it doesn't take long. My hair grows so fast. But I guess I'm lucky like that. Been over to Ashley a couple of times for fire pit nights and stuff and barbecues, and it's been really nice, really enjoyable. So they'll probably do a couple more of those this year before it gets too cold. And I think that's pretty much it that I got going on right now. Oh, I'll be putting up some videos of a soccer game. So if y'all don't like soccer, field soccer, in-house field soccer. And so it's one of the guys at my job. He plays. So me and my husband went to a game, and we enjoyed ourselves. So we're gonna go back. They're having one tonight. We're gonna go to that one. Even though I don't know that much about soccer, it's fun to watch. And it's fast. It's fast. 40 minutes and you're done. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. You know. An hour, you're done. The game is over. We went and we sat down, we ate and we talked and stuff, and the guys had a couple of beers. It was amazing. Instead of this long, drawn out activity that takes, you know, several hours. It was amazing how quick it was. You know, it was like 20 minutes first half, 20 minutes second half. Boom, you're done. You know, 5-minute interval between the halves, and boom, you're done. So I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So if you guys haven't gotten into watching soccer, or if you have a soccer team near you that you can go watch, go watch. Enjoy watching these guys. Think of it, it's like ice hockey. Indoor field soccer is like ice hockey using a soccer ball. Because they were slamming into each other against those barricades they have up. They were slamming each other into these barricades and stuff. It was fun. And a little violent. So, yeah, we jumped back a couple times because like the barricade But he said that they've had games where people were so aggressive with each other, slamming each other into those barricades, that they've actually knocked the barricade down or crashed through it. So, yeah. Alright then, guys, y'all take care.